Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and this is Unbound Workshop. Video series is the companion to Character Crusade Unbound podcast. In each episode, we explore Skyrim roleplay concepts and ideas through actual gameplay. Season 1 of the podcast is called Random Skyrim Roleplay, and our character concept is Raiden, the Ashava Undead Slayer. When last we left off, we had successfully recovered the Dragon Elder Scroll from the depths of Blackreach. We've got it in our hot little hands right now, but we've got to get all the way back to Septimus Cygnus to turn it in. And I could have picked up the video series there, but I decided to not do that. We're going to follow this journey back to Septimus Cygnus, or at least most of the way there, just because there are quite a few things that we can encounter along the way. Let's take that troll's blood. Between us and Septimus Cygnus hideout is a whole string of interesting bandit camps that are just kind of set together like a chain. And we're going to hit them. We can't barrier. However, we can leave a blossom of our prized dragon tongue. Right? As an expression of our sorrow at the young lady's demise. Oh, those wolves are toast. All right, so we're very close to Fort Dunstad here. We're going to get up over these mountains. It's going to take us past a couple of bandit camp type areas. We're kind of going to cut overland here. All right. We're staying out of the war. We haven't taken sides in the war. There's a reason for that. The longer we hang around there, the greater the likelihood that one of those clowns is going to mistake us for the enemy or make an assumption, and then we will be part of it. So we use that fight as a distraction and make our way through, right? Okay, there's a road down there. Let's head up this way. Trail here. Okay, let's F5 it here. Seems like a good spot. I don't like backtracking. I don't mind dying now again as long as I don't have to hoof it 5 miles to get back to where I started. Or where I died, anyway. No, you won't. I'll kill you first. Okay, I'm concerned about mages and ranged weapons. So, let's... hang back.
Give up while you still can.
There you go. I don't know who that is fighting, if it's a Stormcloak or who that is. I'll help him out. Hopefully he doesn't resent that. He is a Stormcloak soldier. What are you doing over here?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Interesting. Okay, so in essence,
Stormcloak wants to see them.
we just helped out a Stormcloak soldier. That's interesting, isn't it?
A worthy opponent.
Ooh, this is a Boethia guy, right? It's got to be the Boethia guy. Yeah. Boethia cultist. Bright mace. He's got some good armor, too. And he took out the guy we worked so hard to save. That's a damn shame. All right. I got you. I got you. Off you go to Sovngarde, friend. Safe travels. All right. So, we got us a book that we hadn't read before, but Boethia is proving. Look at that. Another Daedric prince. Another Daedric prince shows his face. Or her face. Or its face. Those Daedric princes don't like labels. They don't like gender labels, anyway. All right. All right, let's go in. Why?
Should have come here.
Ooh, these orcs give me trouble. Gotta pounce. Gotta pounce. I think we've been killed more often by orcs than anyone else. Man, look at that sword. It's a great sword, eh? We're taking that. Hang on, what's this sword? Debaser. Holy hell. That sounds awful. The Debaser? Let's have a look, shall we? Debaser. Absorb 10 points of health. Absorb 15 points of stamina. Damn. It looks more like a meat cleaver, doesn't it? Shit. What if we... Let's set that as our alternate once. Interesting. Big, wide blade, heavy. Looks like it's heavy as hell, doesn't it? It's kind of interesting. No pommel, though. No guard. right, so this is a mine? Not sure why, but it sort of bums me out that we couldn't help that Stormcloak guy stay alive and move on. I mean, we hear the sounds of battle and we come inside and we help him out. We go to all the trouble to rescue him, have a little exchange where he invites us to join him, and then he immediately gets killed after that. I don't know what that means for the future. I don't know if it'll play into our story, but certainly something to keep in mind. Very interesting.
Is someone there?
Oh, threw it a punch. Nice. A little strangulation for good measure. All right, we got to retreat.
Where are you?
A little bit. Let's get some room. Let's get some room.
You don't stop.
I got to even these odds. Come on, baby. Come on. Hold on. No!
No sign of him.
No sign of him. What do you mean, no sign of him? I'm dead at your feet, you bastard. I knew I was in trouble there. All right. If old Raiden is going to have trouble, he is going to have trouble versus shields. All right? What do we got that would help us? What have we accumulated? Anything interesting? Defender. It's not a great one, though, is it? Well, that's better. 20% filter of the defender, right? All right, something to consider.
Is someone there? Time to end this.
We got to end that quick.
Someone there? Knew it.
Oh, man. She killed my power attack. Okay, now I got to fight them both at once again. Not great. Now I got 3. All right. That worked. That worked. Hang on, hang on. What the hell? All right, so let's do filter of defender. Resist fire. Okay. So use the healing. We got to stay in this damn thing. All right. Let's see. Well, let's go with that.
Come on, fight back. I'll gut you like a horse.
Shit. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? See, keep fighting on 2 fronts like this. It's bad news. Okay, I need to get a good timed block. Time block followed by power attack. Okay, see, I got the critical. He dropped his weapon. Which means I can fight this guy now. But I got to break his damn guard first. To break his guard, I need more stamina. That bought me some time, but... All right, now one-on-one. One-on-one. I got to keep it together here. Keep it together. There we go. Woo! All right. Damn. Okay, that overthrow perk came in handy there. I hit it the one time, and that's when it really counted. Oh, shit. I don't want to fall down that hole. Now, that was dicey. Okay, so what the heck? He had a big-ass sword. Oh, this was his sword. The fire blasts. Haha, we disarmed him and he had to go for a shitty weapon. That saved our bacon right there. Right? Let's take it. We'll see if we have that enchantment. All right. Had to burn a lot of potions, man. That's not great. I'm not excited about how that went, but I mean, I feel like we came through in a pretty legit way there. Are we alone now? I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Oh, hey. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. See what I'm saying there? You get that? Google that. We're sitting in the orcs. Let's take it. Taking y'all's bread. That's right. I'm taking your bread, assholes. Serves you right, vacking on me like that. I'm taking your fucking bread, eh? All right. Let's head out. That accent doesn't work for Raiden. That is twist. Twist only, eh? All right, let's get out of here. Well, before we get out into the weather, let's use our alchemy supplies. And we'll just take a gander at this sword we grabbed, because it does weigh a frickin' ton. If I can disenchant it, great. If we already have the enchantment, then we'll probably discard it. Oh, hell yeah. Got a lot of stuff here. Stamina. Anarchy. Rejuvenation. Major Knight. Deathlessness. I'm going to do this ring too. All right. Now, if I ever find another smithing item, oh, come on now. If I ever find another smithing item, then, you know, if it's a duplicate of one of the items I already have, then we'll take that enchantment too. Which I probably should have done a long time ago. I probably should have just made myself some smithing gear and got it the hell over with, but I just haven't done that. All right, so we got through this. Now we got to get up through this valley here. Come out the other side. And we will be heading in generally the right direction, I would say. Let's go up this way. I don't know how many of you out there have taken in Jess's roleplay, but if you go follow the story of Mala, what a fabulous roleplay that was. I loved the gimmick she had there of in third person she was Mala's guardian angel, and in first person she was the character. like this. I always thought, wouldn't that be interesting to do with a character, like just full-on copy her idea? But then what I would do is make it, you know, so like I would do the guardian angel like in Twist's voice, or make him a guardian devil, something like that. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be fun. Should be kind of like, "Hey, you're doing it all wrong, eh? What you doing, eh? Oh, wait, why are you attacking me? Oh, no, you don't. Let's get out of bow range." Okay, you just saw me disembowel your friend. Are you going to keep fighting? No, we'll disembowel you as well. Silverhand. Who are they? I don't know. Black Mantle. The Black Mantle. Let's check this guy out. He's got some gold. All right. Why'd you attack me, eh? Let's go have a look here. Look at that, man. We're almost to the next level. Not bad. Not bad. So if you want to check out some of her Let's Plays, the Jessa channel, go check out the Jessa channel on YouTube. Tell you what, she's a peach. You'll love it. Nothing but a face mask left. Talking you in the back. Surprise. Okay. Mudcrab chitin is good for making cure disease stuff. We know that. We'll take that. Now, why is Raiden in here? Well, they attacked him. They attacked him, so he's trying to figure out what the F is going on, right?
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Nice block, sir. He's blocking the shit out of me. Kick to the gut, followed by a sword to the gut, and down you go. Like a bag of hammers. Ooh. What's this? Oh, I like good literature. Ooh, maybe I create a character who's multiple personalities. Holy cow, that is a concept. Dudes, I am going to do this totally. I'll come up with some random method for determining what personality is taking over at what time, and then I will voice it in that person in that voice and try to focus on that skill set. That would be interesting. It'd be absolutely bananas, but it would be interesting. It'd be hard to play, right? Because each personality would want to use skills that were particular to them. So leveling would be slow. Because you'd be spreading your perks really thin, I would think. I don't know. I have to think about that. You might have to limit it to 2 personalities or something like that. Well, then it starts to feel a lot like Fleet then, doesn't it?
Time to end this little game.
Someone there.
Surprise. Lucky hit. Oh, I'm not down. Damn it!
Oh well.
Oh, you cocksucker!
What do you want?
I tried to chain 2 power attacks and missed my second one. Son of a bitch. Let's try it again. It's not that far, right? We'll forego looting until I'm sure that we've...
Time to end.
Oh, mother missed one. Fluff. I dropped my debaser. telling you. All right, one more shot. One more shot. And then I'm out. All right, here we go. No way that archer should have got me. He's going first.
Stand still.
Fuck! No! Shit! Oh, yeah. I had to go quick. I took a glance down at my stamina bar, and I'm like, I got no stamina left, and I'm set to block. I'm like, wait a second, I don't have enough stamina to even block. I have to go on the offensive, like, now. I can't sit back and wait. Oh. See, that's part of the problem, though, too, right? Is that that's where violence kicks me in the ass a little bit.
Time to end this.
Right? Because it means that while I'm getting my fancy kill cam, they can get shots in at me, freebies. Now, lots of times freebies are okay, provided I'm not heavily outnumbered and provided they're taking normal shots at me and they're not doing power attacks while I'm sitting back. Let's take one bump. Right? So right now I'm in a compromised position. I'm at, less than half health. I could use potions to pump that up like crazy, but I kind of don't like doing that. Right.
Is someone there?
Gotcha.
Is
Right.
someone...
Okay, let's get down here. Okay, he's coming. We're going to set up for a charging power attack. Go. Oh. What kind of sword do you got? Oh, must have just huge blocking levels or something. He didn't have any problem breaking our attack. One more time. All right, try a different strategy this time. Slightly different. Not too different. Exactly the same.
Over here.
All right, let's get out of arrow shot. Come on in here.
Nothing.
There we go. Take the shot.
That's all you got.
All right. Okay, now we get through this guy. All right, he committed to the attack. Last time he blocked us and he broke our attack. This time he made the wrong choice. Okay, I'm going to F5 here. And let's pick up this health potion. Got a feeling we're going to need that. All right, and then before we bust through this door, let's do this. Healing, healing, healing.
Ismir, you.
Okay, let's do the power attack here. Block. Damn it. Shit!
Must have run.
Oh my god, who is this guy? All right, fine. What else do we got up our sleeve? What say you? Instincts. It's not helping us at all, eh? How about we sand dance his ass? What do you say? We'll see how that works out.
by Ismir, you won't leave here alive.
All right, no freebies. No freebies. He's behind us. Shit. All right, ready? Ha ha! I sand danced, you bastard. Anything else in here? Let's make time while we can. Ah, the navigation is impossible with this on. Oh, come on, you bastard. No! Okay, let's just run. Run, no, no, no. Shit. Here at Lost Barrel Brewing, we have a long tradition of crafting only the finest in ancient lagers. Great brews begin with great ingredients, and Draugr Lager is made from only the finest grains and hops, aged for thousands of years. Every batch is brewed with ice-cold water drawn from the deepest caverns below the earth, checked for body parts, and triple filtered through fairly clean burial linens, then aged for hundreds of years in elder gleam barrels. Draugr Lager is good, and is not meant for barmy, soft-gutted, plug-ugly tossers. Draugr Lager, the great taste of the undead, with no bitter afterlife.
Undead, a little more
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is he doing this again? Well, if you're asking yourself that question, it means that I'm not doing this for you. So, what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is every time I do a Let's Play, I have somebody in comments who is accusing me of playing at too easy a level. Well, you should really turn up your difficulty. What's your problem, dude? Your difficulty is obviously too easy, man. You don't know how to play this game. Are you some kind of a noob, or what? And so every once in a while, I gotta go ahead and I gotta die. Because I gotta establish that I'm not playing this game at just frickin' candy-ass levels. I'm not doing that. Okay? So that's what we're doing here. Fuck!
Must have run off.
No, I didn't run off. I fell down. Asshole. All right? So if you're asking yourself why is he doing this over and over, what that generally means is that you're a reasonable person. If you think that I play this game on too low a difficulty levels, this is for you. So as punishment for questioning me, I'm going to put you through this.
You're mine.
Over and over again. Damn it! Fuck!
Oh, well, must have run off.
Oh, God. Come now. See what this game does is it tries to give you the beat down to the point where you'll be tempted to do something out of character. Sometimes I fall for it.
What was
Mine.
Ha! Found you!
No! Are you kidding?
Oh well. Must have run off.
At least if he's going to get the kill cam, do a good kill cam, not the stupidest one in the game. You know, and here's the difference, right? We hit level 30, and man, when you hit level 30, there's a difficulty increment that lands. Seriously. And I am getting my ass kicked by it right now. All right. God. Okay, so this guy, this interesting roleplay opportunity here, though, I suppose. I mean, this guy is clearly, he's clearly a better swordsman. Without question. He's just a better swordsman than Raiden is. So,
You're mine.
to win this fight, we're going to have to cheat a little bit, or we're going to have to try and do something here to change up the battlefield. Look at, I mean, he's even using some kind of short sword.
Oh well.
I can't block him.
What are you
I can't block him. I put my sword up to do a timed block, and I simply cannot block his shots. His shots go straight through my guard. And the only thing I can think of that would cause that would be some kind of perk. He's got some kind of perk that breaks through my guard. Oh. I mean, last time we got him with sand dancing. So, let's try it again. All right. Yeah, I mean, he's... My guess is... my blocking levels aren't high enough.
Huh?
Mine.
Ha! Found you!
Okay, this lady, she goes down quick. All right, let's set ourselves up here. Here we go. All right. Now let's get our asses down here before this power goes away. It's such a long run down this way. Last time I got down here, I lost my power just as we got in this room. Where's the enemy? Where's the damn enemy? All right, now we're in trouble. Let's get us some stamina back. Get us some healing. And let's get us a 10% bonus on it. All right. Now I used... Oh, come on. Come on, stay with it now. Oh, that was good. There we go. Holy mother of God. Oh, F5. Dude, you need to practice your blocks. Okay. God, these guys are rough, man. These guys are no joke. All right. Well, we're committed. Death Claymore. Gross. Made the sprint all the way down here. And as soon as I got in the damn room... How's that open? Can we get in there? Oh, here it is. Okay. My power went away again. Okay, so that sand dance is like a once-a-day thing, so can't use it again. there's traps in here, right? Yeah, right here. Son of a bitch.
What was that? Ah, found you. That's it? That's your best?
There's the level. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. Look at that. I mean, all these, especially these two-hander guys, wow. They're, I'm having more trouble with them than I expected. Usually I think of, you know, the sword and board guys give me the most trouble. Holy cow, these guys are whipping my ass. So let's have a look. All right, let's dump it in health. Let's take a look at this block. We gotta take a look here. The time block. There's really not much more we can do, is there? Power bash. Yeah, I mean, our block is just pathetic at 34. Deflecting arrows, I guess we could do, but it's, well, deflecting arrows, I love the idea, okay? I love the idea of deflecting arrows, but in practice, it hardly ever works, and especially without a shield. However, I do like the idea of taking 25% less attack damage from any direction when blocking in combat. Because quite often we are standing in with our guard up, right? That would help us deal with attacks from multiple sides. The power bash is kind of surprises me. I would have thought we had better levels in block than 34 by now, but we don't, and that's what's killing us. And we do a shit ton of blocking. All right, so the other option, obviously, is we could take a look at light armor. We could see, is there something here that we could do that would bring things up? Kind of, when you are struck by an unblocked attack or hostile spell in combat, an adrenaline rush regenerates 5% of your maximum stamina per second for 6 seconds if wearing all light armor. That just does not help us in a significant enough way to invest now. So many of the things in the light armor tree are less about protection and more about movement, where you get reduced damage while in motion. And to some degree, that's great. But there are times when we just have to stand in and fight, and that's when we kind of have the most trouble. So let's see. What if we go big time offensive, right? We're at 95 now. Hang on. Let's go back here. Massacre. In combat, swinging a two-handed weapon has a 10% chance to increase attack speed. That's a nice to have, not super helpful. Overthrow. We can't do anything up that way yet. Okay. So, we got this option, right? Clash of Heroes. Attacks with a greatsword reduce the target's attack damage by 20% for 3 seconds. That would help us when we're in those kind of extended exchanges with an enemy. If we go up this way, Death or Glory, Wolfkin. By performing 2 or more consecutive two-handed power attacks in combat, your next two-handed regular attack manifests a spirit wolf for 30 seconds that deals 15... it's just not... It's not in keeping with this character. Bear Hide. You take half damage from enemy attacks while power attacking with a two-handed weapon. Huh. We do a lot of power attacking. Let's try that on. That helps us with defense. Sure as hell can't hurt. All right, let's do a quick save here. All right, friends, we continue. There's a werewolf in there, right? Okay, leather armor. I'm going to take one set of that. Leather bracers, I'm going to take a set of that too, because these items are an ingredient. Leather armor, leather boots, and leather gauntlets are an ingredient for upgrading the armor that we're wearing right now, strangely enough. So, we'll take it. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go back to instincts. Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? Right there.
Never should have come. What's the hurry?
The hurry is I don't want to get killed. So the sooner you're dead, the better off I am, asshat. All right. Ooh, potions. Let us get potions. The rear guard. Ooh, light armor. God, we're doing great on light armor. How come blocking is so anemic? God, I feel like all we do is block. I don't know. Gotta get some training in blocking. That's what we got to do. All right. Incremental stages here. F5.
What was that? Over here!
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. All right, if I let this bad boy out, is he going to come after me? What do you think? What do you think he's going to do? Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. My hope is he'll run down that tunnel and go after whoever's down there. Oh shit, he's coming at me. Dude, I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. Son of a bitch. Search. What do you got? Anything in your ragged trousers? Not really, just ragged trousers. Which I shall take.
What was that?
Oh, fucking, it's an orc. Damn orc. All right. We're surviving. To say we were thriving would be a stretch, but we're surviving. All right. All right, did I did not pick all the pockets. You gotta pick all the pockets. Especially on these dudes, because sometimes they have those hawk feathers, which are not easy to find. All right. F5. Ready? Next stage. Next stage. This place is a nightmare. All right, what do we got? 2 of them. Okay, ideal situation would be to take them separately. Right?
Huh?
Never should have come here.
Your best, huh?
Oh no. Yeah, I am out of stamina for blocking. All right, I got that timed block, which allowed me to follow up with that power attack. He essentially disarmed me somehow at some point here. So that was another nasty one. That guy lasted longer than I anticipated as well. These guys are rough. Again, I think a lot of it has to do with our transition to level 30. You hit level 30 and everything gets more difficult. It bumps up, and then you start the process all over again. Cure disease, we'll take that. So there are a number of things that are kicking my butt right now. Alright, any goods back in here? Anything decent? No. Alright, well, I'm going to burn a crap ton of potions in here, clearly. Thanks for sticking it out, friends. For those of you who are still here. And my hope is that anyone who's ever complained in the past about difficulty level is in the audience now, that they didn't leave, because that would just be wrong. Ooh, where am I?
What was that?
Oh, crap. Another giant orc with a giant sword. Here we go. Oh, crap. Here he comes. He's going to be... All right, we got him. Got him. Pull back. Okay, let's do a little resist magic. Let's heal in a vigorous manner. Let's resist a little fire. And how are we doing on stamina here? Italy squad. Let's charge. Ay. I think this is the final room. Okay, that first guy, he went down a little bit easier than I thought he would. Well, let's qualify that. I actually hit the power attack on him, so that helped. And he was going into full swing, and you know, it was kind of a gamble, right? I was gambling that I could take one full hit from him, because when he's in full swing, he's opening himself up for attack, and I was taking the gamble that I could withstand at least one whack from him, and that I'd be able to do him after that. And it worked, but that's why I had to chug potions afterwards. It's not like it's not foolproof. You know what I'm saying, it's a gamble every time I do that. It's because He's wearing heavy armor. And I'm just hoping I have the capacity to take that damage. Because when they open themselves up like that, it's a great opportunity. Block! Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take a blocking level. I'll take that book. I'm going to take this book too, because now we got bookshelves we can put books on. How wonderful. This place is grim. All right. So, oh, hey, what's this? Warlock's ring. Another cool ring. The power of Cyrabane pushes you to move faster and grants you magic absorption and healing powers. No specifics on what said powers are, but they're powers. All right. Iron ingot and a steel ingot. Don't have either of those. All right, wow. Holy cow. This was not something I planned on doing, actually, but I felt sort of compelled to when they took a shot at me, and holy crap, this was a rough haul, man. However, we made it through. Took quite a few tries in the middle there, but made it through, and some good loot. Silver ingot, that's good. Oh, man, Raiden's going to be exhausted. Probably more tired than we are. So, let's get out of here. And we're going to do some camping out. We're going to regain our strength and move on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this arduous episode of Unbound Workshop. All right. I would like to thank you all for checking it out. If you'd like to get involved and play along with us, check out unbound.charactercrusade.com for current play rules. You can join the discussion with other players by joining our Discord community at discord.charactercrusade.com. There are all kinds of resources on our Discord channel or server for this. So if you're interested in getting involved, go there. Great place to start. You can find Character Crusade Unbound podcast on iTunes and YouTube. If you are so inclined, it helps us tremendously. You would be doing us a gigantic favor if you got on iTunes and gave us a rating. I cannot emphasize enough how helpful that is. All right? It's the only way that we can get up into the top charts and get noticed by other people who would also like this content, much like you do. So anything you can do there to help us out would be so very much appreciated. You can go to charactercrusade.com to find links to all of our podcasts, past and present, as well as a full schedule of our upcoming live streams. I want to thank you all so much for attending to this video, and I will see you in the next episode.